an item for a home will kit. And because she thinks about my demise more than I do, she happened to wind up with it. So now we've got this home will kit, and I guess, you know, so we made an appointment, and we went to see the attorney who had donated said will kit. And I guess you know that you should be thinking about these things when that attorney is actually younger than you are, because it was way off. And he sat down, and for the purpose of this story, let's call him Darren, because that's his name. And Darren says, we're talking about this and that, and we pretty much sorted out. I mean, when you have nothing, it's pretty easy to sort it out, right? And we were mostly done with that, and as you guys are going to figure out, I'm given to small talk, and I enjoy talking about people and their jobs. And Darren, this young attorney, he kind of sits back in his chair, and he says, I wish the practice of law was as simple as agriculture. So yes, thank you for those that guffawed at that. And what transpired after that, I want you to know, he started it, honestly. For reals, right? And so I just sat back and I really wasn't sure what to do with that. And he married one of our potato growers. He's in the family. And I finally told him, I says, well, I guess if it's that cut and dried, I'm doing it wrong. Because as an agronomist for 50 years, growing up on a farm and getting paid to do it sometimes, and not getting paid very much to do it others, I still feel like agronomy is kind of hit and miss. I mean, it happens outside, for crying out loud. Events that happen in our inversion affect what we have happen in the summer. And I wanted to tell him that it's not like we can go to an old dusty book on a shelf.com. That was a shot for the attorneys in here. And just find the answer and find the precedent. We can't do that. And at that moment, I realized that I'm sitting here talking with Darren and having a good visit. And I realized we had no idea what the other person's shoes we were talking about. They were walking a totally different path. He found his challenges and assumed that I didn't have any. And I feel like all we do in agriculture is we fight one challenge after another, right? I mean, it's whatever cut and dried means, that's the hay about 5 minutes before the thunderstorm hits it. That's what cut and dried means to me. So as we go through tonight, it's easy for us to really have that amazing perspective, recognizing our honorees. I think that's great. And we're so thrilled to be here. I think it's great that we're here together. We're having this evening. But I think going forward, it becomes really easy for me to at least encourage you guys, because I fall off this wagon too, is to remind ourselves everybody's got their own thing going on. And just because we might think that they've got it figured out, so before we get on with the program, I want a show of hands. I want everybody to raise their hand who's got it figured out. That was not your first glass of wine in front of you, was it? And I appreciate your courage there. So from a perspective, whether you're making fun of an attorney up here, hoping you make it out of town without any problem, or you're talking about agronomy or whatever is going on around your tables, I think we really need to remember that we're all in this together, wherever we find that together and that perspective. And that by and large, I think everybody here and in our community and in our town, our county, our region, everybody's out here just trying to do the best they can with the challenges that they have in front of them. And it's really a mistake for us probably to forget that they have those challenges. So next time you're talking to an attorney that's 15 years younger than you that seems to have it all figured out, you don't really want to just jump over the table and tell him that agriculture happens outside, and I've never heard of court being delayed by rain.